Hello, Johnny. How are you today? 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 Hello, Johnny. Hello, Johnny. How are you today? 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 Hello, Johnny. How today? Hello, Johnny. How are you 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 today? Hello, Johnny. Johnny. How are you today? Hello, 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 Johnny.
If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man, Jack, because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Spartacus. I know. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Welcome, people, neighbors, anyone who happens to be watching. Welcome to Twingo Live. Yes, it's happening again, as the saying goes. I'd like to just point out the wonderful new plinth item we have here, the lovely bear. How are you today? How are you today? Yes, and it's all changey, and you can change the lights. And the wonderful Joanne, who is watching, made this. So I'm just saying, Joanne, I think there's money to be made. Although I will say, where are all the heads? Have you got just like a cupboard? Do you bury them? Is there like a trunk in your garden filled with teddy bear heads? Ted's dead, baby. Ted's dead. Anyway, I shall have to move it to the side. I shall put it just, I shall put it down here. But let's turn off the, this all remote control. Let's turn it off. Let's not waste the, let's turn it off. Let's turn it, there you go. I think I was pointing incorrectly. So are you all ready to Twingo? Well, we can't Twingo, can we? We can't Twingo without the queen of the Double R Club herself. My wife, the organ grinder to my monkey, not that euphemism. Give it up for Rose Thorn! Applause precedes you. It's an app. It's an app. He's ruined it by. Applause precedes you. The power of Christ compels you. Welcome to Twingo. How are we doing? Let's get this out of the way.
I have to be multidisciplinary. So it's disciplinary.
Multitask.
I have to multitask because
Yes.
I need volume for the applause. No volume.
No volume for the pre-show.
Oh, it's
Okay.
chaos.
Okay. So we're all
Chaos. The ball.
Let's-
let me get the hidden balls at the back.
head and balls at the back. I've got me nut tub for sustenance.
Like everybody's applauding me.
Or are they applauding the nut tub?
Right, no, it's me.
Ah, the nut tub really takes me back. Now, okay, so if there is anybody here that has never Twingoed before, a short explanation. You're aware, I believe, of Twin Peaks. You are aware of Twin Peaks. You are aware, of course, of bingo. Well, it's just Twin Peaks bingo. It's a compound word. It's Twin Peaks bingo. It's Twingo. It's Twingo.
Twingo.
So basically, you will have ordered a Twingo card, and there will be 25 squares on that. How many squares? 25 squares, and we will pick balls out of the Double R Club vat. It's a ball vat. And they will correspond with some or none of the squares on your Twingo card. If they correspond, cross them off. We are looking for a winner with every single square crossed off. A full lodge, not a line, and not a diagonal, not half. A full lodge. And when you have a full lodge, when you've crossed them all off, it should take a while to get there. Just type into the comments below Twingo in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as you like, and you will be a winner. Now, once somebody has yelled Twingo, don't worry, the game continues until we have 3. How many?
1, 2,
3 winners. 3 winners. And then Rose will go away and make sure that they are worthy winners, that they have not called Twingo incorrectly. Fraudulently. Because if there is a fraudulent call, if you don't actually have Twingo and you yell Twingo, everyone will call you an imbecile on the comments. But that's pretty much it. Well, there'll be 3 winners. If you don't have a Twingo card, don't worry, you can go on next week. If you're just watching for fun, there will be fun. And how do we know this? Because this, my friends, what is that sound? That's the sound of fun.
Not fun anymore. Out my way. Pass me my gin, please.
Gin. Yes. Gin and orange.
Gin and orange,
for
ladies.
Rose. Okay. Gin and tonic, just if you will.
We finished another bottle. We had to open up another. Like, oh.
Yeah, but it's lockdown levels of consumption. It's very different. I'm sure you're getting through the booze at a rate.
I've moved the fan so that you don't whinge about being too hot again.
Well, yeah, but I also have I have this hand fan.
Oh, a hand fan.
Hand fan.
Hand fan.
I'm a fan of hands, but this is a hand fan.
Jazz hands. Yeah, there
It's
we
a
go.
similar movement,
Absolutely.
isn't it? It's the wrist.
Of course, for our transatlantic friends
Yes.
and our friends perhaps who have never actually been to Better Green Working Man's Club, they will maybe have caught a glimpse of the bandage. So perhaps you can save that story for later on.
Yeah, do remind me, and I'll tell you the story
There's a story behind
of the
this
bandage. Well, it's not much of a story.
Let's
It's more
do
of a kind of may make you throw up in your mouth a little bit. A little bit.
Right. Who is ready?
Are we ready to Twingo?
Twingo!
Because that is, I mean, that's, yes, okay.
Yes. Magic ball rustling from Bear Horn, which is what I've called him on my.
Bear horn.
I've got.
See, now that sounds like some kind of gay slang.
I have a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet of when plinth items go on the plinth.
We should say, if you've never been to the Double R Club, we always have a different object every month on the plinth. I mean, we repeat them, but we try and not have the same one 2 months in a row. And this is an all-new plinth item, courtesy of Joanne.
So I have a spreadsheet, and I have.
Of course you do.
I have described him as
Bear
Horn.
Horn.
So that's his name, Bear Horn.
Bear Horn.
Anybody want to play Twingo?
Let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo.
Okay.
First ball out this evening. And it's a COVID expansion pack ball.
You know that because it's orange or gold meant.
Green but skunk.
The first ball out, green but skunk. If anywhere on your card it says green but skunk, cross that mother off. Cross it off. Dab it. Invaginate. Word we learned last week.
In what we're calling the filth edition.
Filth edition. We can always get filthy. Okay. So green butt skunk, if it's on your card, cross it off. That's good.
Heart locket.
Heart locket. I mean, it's not a locket, to be fair. It's this, isn't it? It's this. It's a half heart necklace. It's not a locket. But if you have heart locket, cross it off.
I feel like I need a little shelf for the gin to go on.
Gin shelf.
Gin shelf. Oh, early on in the evening for this, ladies and gentlemen and others. It's Audrey Horn.
Audrey Horn. If you have Audrey Horn, cross her off. Cross her off.
Oh, first time out tonight.
They're all the first time.
A place many of us perhaps would like to visit, but don't know what it would look like. It's
Can't
the
imagine.
White Lodge.
The White Lodge. The White Lodge. I just spat a little bit, but I don't have it, so it should be fine.
Well, I licked one of these balls last week.
She did. That was worryingly erotic. I don't remember which one it was.
Helen, I can't use the beer table because the Twingo ball receptacle is on the beer table.
Use what? Use the bear table for what?
For the gin.
Oh, yeah, no, this is on the bear table.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we have a bear table.
I'll take a picture and show it to you later.
Well, there's a little video, isn't there?
Yeah, I love the beer table.
Maybe a bit too much.
I bought it with some of my birthday money. Somebody didn't want me to get the beer table.
I did not say I didn't want you to get it. Didn't say it.
Didn't really encourage me either. And then I ordered it. Haha.
Now we have it.
Now we have it. Oh, COVID expansion pack. Dictaphone.
Dictaphone. Diane. Not Diane. Dictaphone. Don't disregard.
Stop it.
Dictaphone. Dictaphone. Not anything else beginning with D. Dictaphone. That's the ball. Cross it off if you've got it.
It's week 9. We've not had an imbecile yet. Is tonight the night?
Is tonight the night that I'm an imbecile?
Is tonight the night. Next up, it is Major Briggs.
Major Briggs. Is he subtle? Is he, holding back on the Briggs? No. Because there's no skimping on the Briggsin. This is Major Briggs. No skimping on the Briggsin. Bridgin, or Briggsin, or Pigeon for Major Briggs. I've had a stroke. How are you? What are all these people doing in my living room? That joke doesn't work online, is it?
It's week 9 of Twingo. which means I have been home for, I think, 10 weeks, 2 days, and 3 hours.
With me.
With him.
But I've got my nut tub. And as I don't know if I've said before, this nut tub, it just takes me back. That's what I'm just saying. Just really takes me back. It really does. Just, Twingo, sorry.
Oh, Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Creamed corn.
Creamed corn. The corn that is creamed. Garmon Bozia. Creamed corn.
Nadine Hurley.
Nadine Hurley, the monocular one. Nadine Hurley. Nadine Hurley, who we have something to has some connection with one of the very special prizes this evening.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't let him. Don't let him. I'm gonna smudge your makeup and punch you in the face. Don't let him rattle you, coop.
Don't let him rattle your coop, because the pigeons don't like it. Don't let him rattle your coops. Cross it off. Jim.
I think if lockdown hadn't happened, I would have been the only one to witness your minor breakdown. And that would have been...
Would it have happened, though, without lockdown?
Yeah, I think mine would have. But I think I'm over it now because of the drugs. Mark Frost.
Mark Frost, co-creator of Twin Peaks. He wrote those books. You know the ones. Mark Frost.
Friend of Scott Ryan's.
They're like this.
On a beach. I saw pictures of them on a beach. I think there was water in the background.
And now you're awake. You said that out loud.
There was pictures of you and Mark with water behind you, was there not, Scott? And there was a beach?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think I've seen these.
10 weeks, people. 10 weeks.
So you're the one.
Madeline Ferguson.
Madeline Ferguson. She hated those glasses. Madeline Ferguson.
Just going to go and move something.
Just moving something.
Because
just.
Don't play me your nut tub.
I'm just saying that this nut tub really takes me back. You could say it's a nut tub time machine.
Oh my god.
Call back to the reference.
Oh my god.
No. It's a,
oh my god, did you be planning that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can only apologise insincerely. It's an ailment.
Right, back to Twingo.
Twingo!
Scott tells me there wasn't pictures of him and him and Mark Frost on a beach, so that's something that's in my head.
She dreamed it. I'm just saying, erotic dreams. Mark Frost, Scott Ryan on a beach. Was it? Were any of them running in slow motion like Baywatch?
In my head, I thought Mark Frost was wearing like a scarf and a duffel coat kind of thing, like all shuffled up for the winter.
Shuffled up.
Brr.
In case you didn't catch that noise, that was burr. So Scott was the one in the Speedos.
Yeah, with the Baywatch
flotation
device. And Mark was running the other way in a scarf and a duffel coat.
Well,
that seems like something that would have happened. Are you sure that didn't happen, Scott?
Let's Twingo.
Okay, back to Twingo.
Yeah, I think we've gone off the.
David Lynch.
David Lynch. The next ball is David Lynch. If you have David Lynch on your card, cross him off and let's move on.
Pete Martell.
Pete Martell. She's dead, wrapped in plastic. Pete Martell.
Whitetail Falls.
Whitetail Falls. Seen at the beginning of Twin Peaks during the credits. Whitetail Falls.
Fish in the percolator.
Fish in the percolator. That one goes out specially to Ruby and Keith. Fish in the percolator.
Wrapped in plastic.
Wrapped in plastic. Wrapped in plastic, cross it off. Or invaginate.
Cross it off. Josie Packard.
Josie Packard, what a knob! Josie Packard. Josie Packard.
Oh, Erin got 3 in a row. 4. This is it, Erin.
This is the
You're
one.
going to win. Not Scott. You're going to win, Erin. Sheriff's Station.
Sheriff's Station.
Catherine Martell.
Catherine Martell. Played by the wonderful Piper Laurie. Catherine Martell.
Ooh, the Bookhouse Boys.
The Bookhouse Boys. Keep crossing them off. The Bookhouse Boys.
Right here. Ooh. First time out this evening. Save the Pine Weasel.
Save the Pine Weasel. Save it.
The Pine
Save the Pine Weasel.
Oh, I missed out on getting a Stoat taxidermy the other week. There was too late. Somebody was selling some taxidermy.
Oh, really?
It's like, too late. It's gone. And it was
How do you
Stoat.
tell the difference between a weasel and a stoat, though?
Well, he'd written this is a Stoat.
No, because I've heard that a weasel is weaselly recognised and a stoat is totally different. Just zoologically speaking.
Should we play Twingo? The gin measures are getting bigger. Sanity smaller.
It's
Balancing scales. Oh, back to food. It's a smoked cheese pig.
smoked cheese pig. Smoked cheese pig.
The evil that men do.
The evil that men do. Hashtag not all men, but all men. The evil that men do.
Were you touching yourself?
No.
Like you turned your back to the audience?
No, I was just looking over here and then I looked back.
Mm. Silent drape runners.
Silent drape runners.
Are your drape runners silent?
No.
Ours are not silent. They're on metal poles.
They're not. Yeah, it's not really a runner, is it?
No, they're on metal, so they're quite loud.
Yes.
Um,
Performatively so.
yeah. So yeah. How are your drape runners? Has anybody tried the cotton balls in oil?
I'm sure somebody has, but I bet it doesn't work and it fucks up your curtains.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Maybe
just
some
going to say that's what I reckon.
WD-40.
That's what I reckon.
I think I got some WD-40 on the curtains yesterday when I was WD-40ing the windows.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. But,
And then she left the can of WD-40 right next to the hairspray. So earlier on I was like, I'll just give a little bit of a... No! It could have been very...
Cheeky.
Oily. Cheeky. This is life. Touch my bum. The American people will be confused with that, I'm sure.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Sucker Punch, cross it off.
Somebody made a Black Yukon Sucker Punch and put a picture on Instagram when they were playing Twingo the other week there.
And do we know how it was?
Yeah, it looked kind of cool. So don't forget to put your pictures of you playing Twingo, lounging in your Twingo gear.
Yes, because I know a lot of you dress up.
And we use them for our I make a little collage for next week's show.
A little collage, if you pardon our French.
Collage. We're fancy here in East London. Back to Twingo. Double R Diner.
Double R Diner. Arr. Double R diner.
Deputy Brennan.
Deputy Brennan. Deputy Andy Brennan. Deputy Brennan.
I think I'd like to make an announcement.
Oh, okay. Feel free.
Going to make an announcement.
I shall drink then.
Okay. So next week is Twingo number 10. 10, the 10th example of this
incarnation
chaos. Next week is Twingo number 10. So next week, half of all of your tickets will be donated to Cabri versus Cancer. Half of the money that you send us to buy your Twingo tickets will go straight to Cabri versus Cancer. In addition, we will be running throughout Twingo until a little bit after Twingo a silent mystery box auction. I will have a box just to the side of me, and I will say first in the box could be, for example, a Twingo pencil, and I would put it in the box and say
much sought after.
How much would you bid? And somebody may say £5. Somebody else may say £15. It's like, okay, it's gone up to £15.
£1,000.
So the more that you bid, the more items I will
go in
put
the box
in the mystery box
to kind of bring it up to roughly how much is being.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of the mystery prizes, some of the items that go in the mystery prize, I will show you before they go in the box.
Some will be, as the mystery box suggests,
wrapped.
A mystery.
Wrapped. Some might even be wrapped in plastic if I get some more cling film, but we don't use plastic.
It's not really the turtles.
They'll be wrapped in paper. So,
wrapped in paper.
Next week, remember that when you buy your tickets, half of the money will go to Cabri versus Cancer, and then start to think as you're playing Twingo every now and then we will stop. He'll tell a crap joke, and we will put something in the mystery box for you to bid on. It will be a one box deal. That's all. One box. We'll still have the usual winners, but next week, one box.
Will be auctioned.
Will be auctioned, and every single penny from the auction box will go to Cabri versus Cancer. And
the auction will continue long after Twingo stops, and it will stop at midnight our time.
And yes, we will have some pens as well in the auction. We'll have all sorts of stuff.
All sorts of crazy cool shit.
There's a few people saying how much for a loose fridge magnet. So there'll be some things that I might just say. I've got some loose fridge magnets, and I am willing to sell them for money for the charity. But we can maybe do that when I'm not supposed to be playing Twingo. But Paul, that is definitely a thing that can happen. So next up in the Twingo ball selection.
We're back with Twingo.
Twingo ball selection. Annie Blackburn.
Annie Blackburn. How's Annie? Annie's all right. Annie Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Cross her off.
Ooh. The Roadhouse.
The Roadhouse. Never seen the film? Only seen the Roadhouse in Twin Peaks.
Who's in the Roadhouse?
The film, isn't there a Patrick Swayze film called Roadhouse? I've never seen it.
Is he dead?
This, for people who've never played Twingo before, this is kind of tantamount to a catchphrase. If the Roadhouse comes up, I mentioned this Patrick Swayze film, she always says, "Is he dead?" And the answer is yes, he is. Yes, he's dead. Tragically, Mr. Swayze is no longer with us.
Look, people are also writing, "Is he dead?"
I told you it's a catchphrase.
Oh, so Nick Badges, is he dead?
Do we have a picture of?
No, just is he dead?
Is he dead?
Because it could mean anybody.
That's kind of
good. Oh,
Nick,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good badge.
Nick, write that down. Is he dead? Question mark. That'll be a badge.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, distracted once again. Meals on Wheels.
Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels.
Richard Tremaine.
Dick Richard Tremaine. Richard Tremaine, of course, worked at the Horns department store in the menswear section, and I thought I would, many people have noticed that I do wear a cummerbund. Some people call it a cummerband, or cummerband, or something like a cummerbund. I wear a cummerbund. I'm just trying to show the. I've been told apparently I wear it upside down, and I always have. Apparently, I wear it with the creases facing down the way. and apparently you're meant to have the creases facing up the way so that you can catch crumbs if you're eating at dinner and you catch. I don't know who wants to catch crumbs. Let them fall.
Well, they don't get caught up in this.
But many people ask me. They say Benjamin. They say, and I say yes. They say Benjamin. I say yes. They say Benjamin. I say yes. They say, how on earth do you go to the toilet with a cummerbund?
Oh.
Do you have to take it off? Put it in your pocket? I said, no, you don't take it off. It's a very simple operation that I will teach you right now. It's simply a shuffle up, do your business, up it zips, shuffle down. So it's very much a shuffle up business, shuffle down kind of situation. So if that's been putting you off wearing a cummerbund, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Both for women and men. Simply a shuffle off, shuffle off, shuffle up, gin, shuffle up, business, shuffle down. You're welcome.
I did not expect that.
It's educational, you see, Twingo, as well.
I did not expect that, Stephen.
How are we doing number-wise?
Boob tubes, everybody saying
Well, it's a bit like a bikini, actually, when it's up here, isn't it? Kind of a strapless.
Called something else. Right, how are we doing? How many? I still got the one in my hand that I picked up, so I haven't put that one back.
See, Erin, educational. It's sharing knowledge.
How many numbers? Is anybody halfway there yet? Anybody halfway there yet?
Numbers.
Halfway there yet? Or are we just still languishing in loose, thrusting himself in a thing?
We've got 8 for aloha.
8's not bad. 8's not bad.
Yeah, no.
6, not bad.
Well, that's. Oof. See, the educational fact has been invaginated into their
Mike's
mind.
on 10, Paul's
10,
on
okay,
10.
10.
Okay, so they're doing quite
Well,
well
we're
in
kind of
Manchester.
like nearly
Erin's
halfway,
on 10,
so
yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, all right.
Right, back to Twingo. Jean Renault.
Jean Renault. Jean Renault. Cross it off. 13, Joanne.
Oh, wow.
Could Joanne win it again?
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz. Not to be mixed up with Julie Cruise Ship, who's as mad as a box of frogs. Julie Cruz.
Bird in a tree.
Bird in a tree. What's the bird in the tree?
What she does with her hand?
That's meanwhile. Well, that could have been a ball, couldn't it, meanwhile?
Bird in a tree.
Bird in a tree, meanwhile.
Ooh. Where would you start a fire? Perhaps at Packard Sawmill.
Fire in the disco. Fire in the sawmill. Fire in the Taco Bell. Packard Sawmill.
Packard Sawmill.
Packard Sawmill.
The Norwegians are leaving.
The Norwegians are leaving. My air sacs have never felt so good. The Norwegians, well, they're leaving.
Leland Palmer.
Leland Palmer. I did not kill anybody. He did, though. Spoilers. Leland Palmer.
John Adams says he prefers Julie Cruise Ship. Julie Cruise Ship is doing singing telegrams.
Yes.
So if you want a singing telegram from Julie Cruise Ship, do drop us a line and we'll put you in touch with Julie Cruise Ship's agent, Dusty Limits.
They're people.
They're people on Earth, Dusty Limits, and you could have a Julie Cruise Ship
a singing telegram sent to whoever you like. That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
that's
amazing.
Awesome.
So yeah, Dusty's doing that. Oh, I couldn't find the writing. It was crazy. Pierre Tremond.
Pierre Tremond. Tremond.
Oh. I'm going to come back. You entertain them for just a fraction of a second, maybe thrust your trousers at them.
Cummerbund. Oh, I'm just a girl who can't say no.
I'm back.
I'm in a terrible fix.
So this ball, back to Twingo, we have Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl, a nemesis of Cooper. Wyndham Earl, cross it off.
And talking of Wyndham Earl, the Wyndham Earls record.
My tie, pink eye.
You may have seen them at the Twin Peaks UK Festival.
If you didn't, Oh, but you missed out.
They are amazing. Go and buy their record. I expect it's on Bandcamp. I'm sure Pete and Shell will tell us if it's not. Pete and Shell, post a link to your Bandcamp page. If you haven't heard it yet, go and buy this.
If you listen to this record and your toe doesn't tap, this is music that makes your internal organs want to do the paso doble. If you do not tap a foot to this music, you are clinically dead. Just saying.
Yeah. And the Wyndham
It's the
Earl,
test they're
Ken
using in
Walsh,
hospitals.
had a good old dance to it.
How did he do that? That's a good old
Had a
dance.
good old dance.
Dance.
So yes, go and buy their record. Pete and Shell, post a link. Right, okay. Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl, cross it off.
Cross it off.
Cross it off. That's not a song.
Oh, the Log Lady. And for those who don't know,
Neighbours.
when we read the Log Lady, we raise our glasses and toast the Log Lady.
The Log Lady. Everybody. Cheers, neighbours, to the Log Lady. Mm.
Right, I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to go and top up the glass. How are you doing?
Oh, let me.
Well, you have a drink. And Big Ed's Gas Farm.
Big Ed's Gas Farm. It's the gas farm belonging and run by Big Ed. It's Big Ed's Gas Farm. Cross it off.
The owls were flying.
The owls were flying. Many things were blocked. The owls were flying. Cross it off.
Donna Hayward.
Donna Hayward. Chug-a-lug, Donna. Donna Hayward. Donna Hayward. Donna Hayward. Speak, talking. I'm back in the room.
Ooh, there's one of these in Florida. There's not one in East London. It's a ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan there is over there.
Yeah, but not here.
Not here.
On our
No, it's
flat.
kind of
Ceiling fan.
ceiling fan. Ceiling fan.
Douglas firs.
Douglas firs. Wonderful trees. Never seen so many trees in my life. Douglas firs. There must have been a Twin Peaks themed boylesque act by Douglas firs.
Yeah.
Must have been. That's just the perfect name.
Right, this is the last one I'm going to read. So finish off your gin, and then I will go and top up the gin. We have to open a new bottle. There's about 8 bottles we have to choose from.
We're going with what's it called, number 22 or something.
Fancy.
Yeah, it is quite. It's a nice kind of Art Deco bottle. Maybe you'll bring it on show.
Benjamin Horn.
Benjamin Horn. Cross him off. Benjamin Horn. She's reading another one.
Yeah, you finished your gin?
I've finished my gin.
Okay. Donuts.
Donut, as in disturb. Donut. Donut. Cross it off. Okay.
I think perhaps a refill is in order.
I think perhaps you are correct.
I am going to leave you to do whatever you do to entertain these people when I move to the kitchen area.
Okay. Right. Well.
Oh, yay! Rose is the best.
Doesn't quite work without the app, does it?
Rose is amazing.
Just sounds like a
Bring back
woman
Rose.
slowly losing her
Bring
mind.
back Rose. Rose, where's Rose? Rose is the best.
So this week, Rose went through an old box of stuff, like some papers and photos and bits and pieces, and she found the letters that I wrote to her way back in 1999 when I went to work for about a couple of months. I think it was. I went to work in Helsinki, Finland, and I wrote her some letters, and it was interesting, kind of reading through this. It's kind of talking about how cold it was, and then I just thought I wrote, the loonies are coming out of the pine woodwork in Finland. A day or so before, and this is absolutely true, a day or so before I arrived, a woman lost it in a gun club not far from here and killed 3 people for no reason. The fact that she left others alive was the only reason that the police caught her at Vantaa Airport, catching a plane to London. She didn't know I was in Finland, clearly. So when I met Thomas, who I was staying with, who lives in Finland, in Helsinki, I said to him, "So what's new in Helsinki?" And Thomas just said, "Well, there's the multiple murder." And you don't think of that kind of thing happening in Helsinki, but then I put right. The next paragraph is yesterday, a man in Helsinki courtroom who was convicted of a minor crime detonated a homemade bomb. How did he get it in there? A homemade bomb he'd strapped to himself, blowing himself all over everyone in the courtroom, injuring a few but killing only himself. And then I've written 1999. I've written the courtroom must have looked like an abattoir. Funny the things you find to cheer yourself up. But while I was in Finland, I was kind of on my own for a lot of the time because, I was staying in a flat on my own. Thomas was staying away. So I kind of had to wander around Helsinki, and it's a bit of a strange place if you've never been there before, but I did find some record shops. I found some record shops, my favourite of which was called Spine Farm Records. It's a good name, Spine Farm. Where'd you get that? I got it at Spine Farm. And I write in here that I found a CD in Spine Farm by R.L. Burnside. If you're not familiar with R.L. Burnside, he was a blues musician, a really great blues musician. He did famously 2 albums with the John Spencer Blues Explosion, a Ass, Pocket of Whiskey, and Mr. Wizard. I'd already had Pocket of Whiskey. I bought Mr. Wizard when I was in Helsinki, and it was very good. But while I was in the shop, I got to reading the liner notes from another R.L. Burnside that I actually never bought, but I should have done, and maybe I'll track it down now. But on the cover of that album, I hope this isn't too long, but on the cover of that album is R.L. Burnside. I think he's sitting on a step, and next to him is a dog. And in the liner notes, it explains that dog of his, that was his dog, and it was killed in a drive-by shooting. A dog. So when I was in Helsinki, I kind of half wrote a blues song and sent it home. So I kind of dug it out again after seeing it again this week, and I've kind of finished it. So I'm going to sing for you now an original composition, an original blues tune, but I need your help. You see, we're all familiar with the classic blues kind of structure. Usually it starts with one of these, doesn't it? Down, 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 down. So I need you to do that, if you could. Down, 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 down. And then I'll be holding it up when you need to do that, and I'll know if you're not doing it, and because it won't work unless you do it. Okay, so down. So let's just practice. I'll 3, 1, 2, 3. Down, 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 down. It's easy enough. So okay. So I give you Dead Dog Blues, which I probably should have rehearsed. Okay. Down, 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 down. I woke up this morning. Down, 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 down. And my dog was dead. Down, 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 down. Said I woke up this morning. Down, 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 down. And my dog was dead. Down, 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 down. He'd taken 22 bullets. Down, 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 down. In his little dog head. It's called the Dead Dog, shot full of lead dog, Dead Dog Blues. Down, 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 down. So I threw out his leash. Down, 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 down. 'Cause it ain't no use. Down, 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 down. Yeah, I threw out his leash. Down, 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 down. 'Cause it ain't no use. Down, 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 down. And I wrote him this song. Down, 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 down. Called the Dead Dog Blues. It's called the Dead Dog, plugs full of lead dog, Dead Dog Blues. Down, 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 down. I'll tell you when those bullets flew. Down, 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 down. Things got complicated. Down, 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 down. And my poor little dog, down, 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 ended up ventilated. Well, he ain't no hot dog, though he's shot full of red hot lead dog. Dead Dog Blues. Down, down, you're doing it down, 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 down. And I cried and I moaned, down, 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 down. The cruel fates to appease, down, 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 down. When my dog was turned into, down, 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 down. Canine Swiss cheese. Guitar solo. Down, 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 down. Bow, down, 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 bow, bow, down, down. Down, 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 bow, bow, down, down. Down, down, down. I'm an adult man. Down, 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 bow, down, down. Okay. Okay. Where are we? No, that's the wrong one. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So down. It's nearly finished. I promise. Down, 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 down. And I cried and I sang. Down, 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 down. In my fine baritone. Down, 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 down. I blew into his nostrils. Down, 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 down. Played him like a trombone. Oh. Trombone solo. Wait, no, it's just so trombone solo. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. It's called The Dead Dog. Yeah, that's what I said, dog. The doggone it, dog tag, dog tied, dog shit, dead dog blues. I thank you for sticking with that and welcoming back to the stage. I just knocked her phone on the floor. Please welcome back Rose Thorne. She's got snacks.
Woo! Snacks.
Snacks.
Ooh. We have cool Doritos tonight.
So cool.
Because I thought we were cool, and then I heard that trombone solo and realised that perhaps maybe we're not so cool after all.
I think my life was leading up to that trombone solo, but I realised I could have done it as a kazoo solo.
Oh, you could have done it as a kazoo solo.
Didn't think. No. It's warm now, though.
Yeah.
I tell you, trombone playing takes it out of you.
Woo! So, yeah, there we go. So after last week's snack being ice cream, what I made myself, I brought sharing snacks. Have you got
Good
snacks?
sharing. Yes, what snacks are you enjoying?
I think people are applauding me coming back on stage.
It must be. It must be.
Yeah.
Trombone solo, though.
Yeah, nothing like a trombone solo.
There's nothing.
Have you ever told the story about your dad's trombone?
No. Maybe another time. I should very quickly. My dad, in the 60s, when he was going out with my mum, they were big fans of trad jazz. If you know what trad jazz is, it often happened on a boat, and all the songs end the same. It's all ba-dum. That's trad jazz. He was a big fan of trad jazz. And so when I was growing up, every single Christmas, without fail, after we'd opened all the presents, my dad would always say, "No one's ever bought me a trombone, have they?" Now, my dad cannot play the trombone. He has not got a musical bone in his body. But every Christmas he would go, "No one's bought me a trombone, have they?" So one year, we bought him a trombone. And, he made sound with it, didn't he? But he would get it going. He would get it, and he would have to get into time. So he'd go, he would just make the most horrific noise. And we actually got him on stage at the Double R one month. I sang the Let's Face the Music and Dance with him. So we had a backing track. There may be trouble ahead, but while there's music and let's face the music and dance. And my dad would go before the fiddler. It was very amusing. So that's my dad's trombone.
Yeah. And there was one evening at your mum.
Am I taking this?
Yeah. Your mum and dad's anniversary party, and my dad was so drunk. Your dad was blowing the trombone in his face, and he still didn't wake up. Wicked.
And not like in that way.
Oh, they're good snacks.
They are good. They're cool.
Good snacks. fresh bottle of gin. Look, the bottle's there. You can show how
yeah, yeah.
fancy it is.
This
It
is
looks like perfume.
It says, what does it say?
Gin 22.
Oak aged gin 22. 22 botanicals in this little motherfucker. It doesn't say that. It should though.
So, yeah.
Not enough gins curse on their labels, I fear.
That's because all the women curse after drinking a belly full of it.
Could you ever have a belly full? Okay. Are
Um,
we ready to Twingo again? You've had
anybody-
trombone, you've had gin, you've had...
Snack. Anybody want to play Twingo? Twingo.
Marie, what was it specifically that terrified your cat? Was it the trombone solo? That's understandable. Cat therapists are available.
Right, we are going to play Twingo.
Oh.
Twingo. First ball
Ooh,
in this
that's
second
pungent.
half.
Okay.
Nice day for a picnic.
Nice day for a picnic. I mean, it is nice. There are nice days coming up, and there have been nice days for a picnic, but don't go for a picnic. Stay in. Let's try and flatten that second wave that's coming at us like a fucking tsunami.
I will be joining the Pink Room Burlesque crew in New York on Saturday for a Lynchian picnic.
If you don't know who the Pink Room Burlesque are, there are
They're-
David Lynch themed burlesque in New York.
Yep.
How cool is that?
Yep. So join Francine and the Pink Room on Saturday. I can't remember the time. 4 o'clock.
It'll be on.
It's on Instagram. So Francine is running it through the Pink Room Burlesque.
That's Francine the Lucid Dream. Is her full name.
And
That's a
I
full
have been
name.
invited as a guest. I expect
Because they know she can talk.
the old ball and chain behind me will probably hook himself.
Look, if she didn't ask me, I'm not just gonna.
She invited me.
Exactly. Well, you can
I'll be
talk.
talking about
God knows you can talk.
I'll be talking about Twingo. I might even crack open some Agent Cooper cocktail because at the moment we've got 6.5 litres in the kitchen.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
We are going back
to
Twingo.
because time's running late.
Sarah Palmer.
Sarah Palmer.
Ed Hurley.
He owns the gas farm. He runs it. It's Ed Hurley. Ed Hurley. Edwin, Edward, we don't know.
Ed Hurley. Deputy Hawk.
Deputy Hawk. Played by Michael Horse. Deputy Hawk.
Pine Cone.
Pine cone.
Pine Cone.
Pine cone.
Pine Cone.
Pine cone. Pine
Pine
cone.
Cone. We've had the other one. It's time now for the Black Lodge.
The Black Lodge.
Hoo ha ha. Hoo ha. The Black
Oh, sorry.
Lodge.
Hoo ha 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 ha.
The Black Lodge. Oh, sticking with the darkness. The evil in these woods.
The evil in these woods. Hashtag not all woods.
Dr. Hayward.
Dr. Hayward. Dr. Hayward. Father to Donna. Or is he? Spoilers.
The Giant.
He's so big. The Giant. The Giant.
This is the Formica table.
This is the Formica table. I don't know what voice I'm
The voice of a Formica table.
doing. In case you missed that, this is the international mine for Formica table. It's useful.
Leo Johnson.
Leo Johnson, ponytail, very bad man. Deserved hitting in the head with a 2x4.
One-eyed Jacks.
How many eyes? Just the
One.
one.
One-eyed
One-eyed
Jacks.
Jacks.
Keep reaching round behind the.
Is that a reach around?
Reaching
What you're doing
around
there?
for the trapped balls at the back of the mini table that lives inside the basket. What the horned bear sat on.
Oh, it's just a noise, that, really.
Diary.
Diary. Vegans, don't worry. It's diary, not dairy. Diary. Cross it off. Cross it off.
Cross it off.
Just cross it off.
Dr. Jacoby.
Dr. Lawrence Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby.
Norma Jennings.
Norma Jennings made the best pie ever.
Ooh, where are we going? Why? We're entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Entering the town of Twin Peaks. Click.
Ooh. Log. Simply log.
Simply log.
Log.
Just log.
Just a log.
But is this simply a log?
No.
Or is this a log signed by Catherine Coulson, the real actual log lady? Signed by her for us at the first ever Twin Peaks UK Festival. So that's signed by Catherine Coulson, an actual log. A log.
A log. The log.
How cool is that? And no, that's not a prize. We're keeping that.
Nice. It lives in the cupboard of special things.
It does.
Log.
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 Mayor Dwayne Milford.
Mayor Dwayne Milford. Dwayne Milford. Mayor. Mayor Dwayne Milford. Dwayne Milford.
That is quite a pungent gin.
It's good, yeah. It's got real kind of tang to it, hasn't it?
Twin Peaks High School.
Or was someone doing this in the corridor?
Doing what?
Doing this.
Oh.
I can't do the.
Is that beat bopping?
No.
Oh.
Well, I can kind of pretend to do it because you can't see my feet, so I just do that and just think, my God, he can moonwalk. He can't moonwalk.
I don't know what's happening. Agent Rosenfield.
Agent Rosenfield, fuck. Gene Kelly, motherfucker.
Oh.
Agent Rosenfield. 18.
Oh, 21.
Oh, 21. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting
there.
close, people.
Harold Smith.
Harold Smith. J'ai une âme solitaire. Harold Smith. I mean, if he was angry, why claw your own face? It was a strange reaction.
Maybe he had an itch that he couldn't scratch.
Well, he scratched it.
My log saw something.
My log saw something.
Welcome to Twin Peaks.
Welcome to Twin Peaks. Welcome to Twin Peaks. Cross it off. We're on a 20. We've got another 21. Pete's on 21 as well. Joanne on 20. Okay.
I think it would.
Erin on 21.
It would make my week, Erin, if the first time you played Twingo you beat Scott Ryan. You know, I'm just saying.
What is cheese?
I think that would be a real highlight of the week for pretty much everybody on the feed.
Yeah, I think
so. Next up we have Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Johnson. This is where we live, Shelley. Shelley Johnson. And it is number one, yes.
Horn's Department Store.
Horn's Department Store.
Oh, it's the big man himself, Agent Cooper.
Agent Dale Bartholomew Cooper. Agent Cooper, if you have him, cross him off.
Miss Twin Peaks.
Miss Twin Peaks. The reigning Miss Twin Peaks is, of course, Jimmy Lavender at the Double R Club, that is. And he will be the only ever Miss Twin Peaks to reign for 2 years.
Yeah, we haven't told him yet, though.
We haven't.
We will. We'll make a big announcement.
He doesn't get another crown and a sash, though.
No.
We skip a year. Oh, hopefully only a year.
Jennifer Lynch.
Jennifer Lynch, writer of The Secret Diary of Laura Palmer, not of Agent Cooper.
Killer Bob.
Killer Bob. Gin.
Wait, that is a nice gin.
It's good, isn't it? It has its own definite kind of qualities.
So we're getting into the final
Countdown.
Final furlough.
It's the final. Don't really have the hair for that.
Soon.
Yes, very soon. But the mullet's coming on quite well. Look.
I've ordered some scissors. I'm going to cut it.
That's going to go well, I'm sure. I have every confidence in you.
Where would I cut your hair, perhaps?
On
Maybe
my head.
At the Great Northern Hotel.
Oh, that's the next ball. She's doing a link.
Great
That was a
Northern
segue.
Hotel. That was a segue.
She might cut. I don't think they ever cut hair at the Great Northern. The Great Northern Hotel is the next ball. That was just a kind of a blurred segue. If you have Great Northern Hotel, cross it off. Who might help you cut my hair?
Sheriff Truman.
Sheriff Truman. That makes as much sense. Sheriff Truman. Cross it off.
I'm wearing the necklace this evening that the
John's on 21 now.
I'm wearing the necklace this evening that was bought for me by a lot of you at the Twin Peaks Festival, UK Festival.
Yes.
In not last year, the year before.
At the Irish Centre.
At the Irish Centre. So that's on this evening. So thank you very much once again. Right. Oh, Monkey could win Miss Twin Peaks. That's a good idea. I could make her a little crown.
What act would she do?
The one where she goes meow, meow.
Yeah, I'm going to need
And then
more.
draws blood.
Okay.
Your blood.
It would usually be my blood. The scratches have gone down now. They'll be back.
They're shouting at the screen because we've stopped calling balls, and they're all so close to
Balls! 23, Annika.
Ruby Wednesday thinks perhaps they should be crowned the honorary Miss Twin Peaks this year.
What, Monkey? Yeah, I think it's a very good idea, Ruby. Nice idea.
What do you think, Ruby Wednesday?
Yes, Monkey.
Agent Denise Bryson.
Agent Denise Bryson. Douglas Milford said he's got 7.5. I'm guessing because one of them you're not quite sure if it was called.
The lady of the hour, Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer.
Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike Snakes Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson.
Lucy Moran.
Lucy Moran. Lucy Moran.
Right, now there's not many balls left, so this is
Oh
it.
God, it really
We're
isn't.
really in the final run. The final
This
run.
is the final stretches. The final furlongs.
Bobby Briggs.
Bobby Briggs.
Twingo. John
Oh,
Atfield.
John Atfield Twingo.
John
See,
Atfield. Oh.
you just have to stick it out, John, and you'll win eventually. So we have one winner. There are 2 more winners to be called, and then we'll even check the 3 winners. And
And John Atfield didn't buy his ticket until about 6 o'clock this evening. So
maybe that's the trick. But don't do that because it's.
So John, you are
John,
safe until
you
we
are
go and
safe. You
check.
got that. That's safe.
Everybody else, let's keep playing.
Let's
because
keep
we
playing. We're nearly there.
2 more prizes. Cherry pie.
Cherry pie. Cherry pie.
Ruby's telling me that John got Twingo. We know John
We
got
know.
Twingo. We saw it.
We talked about it.
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie. If you need cherry pie, cross it off.
Harley's hog.
Hurley's hog. That's his motorcycle, not his appendage. Hurley's hog.
Everybody's so busy congratulating John that they're not looking at their own cards.
Yes, Sean Mooney says, well done, John. I don't believe the sincerity of those congratulations, Sean. I feel bitterness.
Pete, pie,
oh,
it's all go.
Pete's Twingo. Okay, we have a Twingo for Pete. That's 2 winners.
2 winners.
We have John. We have Pete.
We've got a third.
Who's the third?
Joanne.
Who's the third?
Joanne.
Joanne.
Yay.
It's not a complete sausage festival.
Dead. We're 4th.
Oh! Well, aloha. You're 4th here, but one of the other calls could be fraudulent. They could be an imbecile. So do stick around. We'll check the cards.
Oh, how exciting
close.
was that? I am going to go and check the cards for fraudulent activity.
Which we
Activity.
frown upon, don't we?
We
do frown upon that.
And I'm going to leave you with, old Bolly here. And
what did you call me?
I called you
Old ball ache. Get out. Get out. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I learned that word somewhere. I don't really know.
Yes, you did. Okay. Okay. It's the old bit that really hurts. Okay. So this is the point where I usually say, oh, but I've written all these lovely books and you can buy them from the Double R Club Big Cartel page. But I'm going to choose something to read to you. Now, we have a bedtime story that will give you nightmares. We have one for those of you who are parents that might help you. We have a frightening thing that genuinely happens to me. We have postcards from Twin Peaks. I'm just going to put that to the side, save that for next week. Ditto that. And this is my novel. which you should buy. But yes, so we have a scary thing that happened to me, one for the parents, or a terrifying nighttime story. Now, Rose has taken away the phone, so I can't see what you're voting for. So, one for the parents, a frightening thing that happened to me, or a terrifying nighttime story. Oh, well, I can do that now, but you can be voting on the other thing. Well, when we started doing the Double R Club, I decided to take, at least in part, the persona of the character of Ben from Blue Velvet. Obviously, I have expanded it and made it more ridiculously OTT. You know, 3-foot rule. You has to go to the back of the room, and he wears both the ear cuff, which is the most annoying piece of jewelry ever invented, and he wears a bandage. It's never explained. Um, so this is the bandage. So I realized when we started the Double R, I needed a bandage. So I had a bandage and I wrapped it around and I safety pinned it. Now, we started the Double R Club 11 years ago this September. This is the same bandage we started with. It was white when we started. When we had our 10th birthday, I suggested that I should filter vodka through it and then drink it. But apparently health and safety went apeshit and I wasn't allowed to do it. So yeah, that's quite unappealing. It doesn't actually scare. Well, no, there was a frightening thing that happened to me in a scary bedtime story. So there's two frightening things. So not the one for parents. Okay, well I'm going to do the frightening bedtime story then. And if we've got time, I'll do the scary thing that genuinely happened to me. Okay, so this is a scary bedtime story. Buy this book, you can tell this story to your children and scar them for life. It is called simply Beak. Bedtime, bedtime, you've been fed, time to fall off the world and go see the beak. Time to fold those eyes up into your head, sink in the arms of Uncle Ned and be wed and shod in sheet. There sits Beak, his joints all a creak, itching to leap into sleep's candy deep, burning to feed on the dreams of the chaste, yearning to taste sweet somnambulant waste. Up Snake dreams fingers to play in the sky, grey as a storm cloud and cigarette dry. Beak clutches one feeler, misses the other, slides down this umbilical to his surrogate brother. Beak's bones are twig skinny, his hands are too big, his head is a nose and his hair is a wig. He feeds on the sleeper, he sucks on their spine, he wants all our insides, all yours, his and mine. Once buried neath bone and neath brain in the head, he tears out its innards and he bathes in the red. Chuckling guttural and inhaling fluid, he howls out your name and he christens you stupid. He may come as a mother, a lover, or friend, but make no mistake, he will surely attend. Through the fog of unconsciousness, Beak will advance, skipping and piercing the stuff of your trance. Oh yes, Beak is a mean one, his red eye blood cruel, plays your head like a skin flute and brands you a fool, ears as sharp as a razor, he salivates dread, and a tall canvas hat hugs his ugly hook head. Over one bony shoulder hangs a sack of black leather. Its contents is thousands, though light as a feather. Inside sit the minds of countless child killings, and spattering his jacket a million dried spillings. His jacket is fashioned from a dozen child hides. Tiny eyes, mouths, and noses poke out from all sides. His strides are dark green, and his boots don't exist. He walks barefoot on clouds, all his toes cotton kissed. So, If one night in dream time you hear Beak's shrill call, pray to wake up right then, or wake never at all, for he'll rip out your mind, throw it into his sack, and you'll scream there forever, and you'll never come back. Sweet dreams. And I welcome back to the stage Rose Thorne.
Yes, Rose, yeah. Where's
Okay.
Rose? Rose is great. Where's Rose? Woo, yeah, go Rose, Rose.
They can see that's you doing that. You just
Oh.
okay. So do we have any fraudulent calls?
No, every call a winner.
So close, Aloha Dead.
So
So close.
But because
No donut.
Aloha Dead helps and does all the Cabaret versus
And they are
cancer,
fucking awesome. Check Aloha Dead out.
Yeah, we can get their CD out next week. But
They don't have a CD.
Oh, they're on the online.
They're
Aloha
on the
Dead-
online,
Aloha
kids.
Dead can put their link in here as well. We will send Nick a special prize in the post for being.
Not
and,
Hazel.
Well, they can argue over it. I'm only sending one of the things, so they can argue over it. But we're going to send you something anyway, Nick, because all the stuff you do for Cabaret versus Cancer is awesome.
It is.
So in third place, we have Joanne.
So Joanne, who the maker of Bear Horn.
Bear Horn.
Incidentally, I believe Joanne can make bear horns
Yeah.
to sell.
Yeah.
So keep in touch. Buy a bear of your own.
We have first
Okay.
up, Joanne.
First up for Joanne, we have.
a postcard. It's blank. Write on it. Send it to anybody you
It's
like.
blank for your message. Send it to anyone you like. Freak them out.
We have one trip to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club.
That's 3 sheets of red Double R Club branded toilet paper. One trip to the lavatory.
We have the much sought after limited edition red Twingo 2020 pencil.
Twingo 2020 pencil.
And our owl elastoplast.
Owl plaster.
A rabbit soap.
Rabbit soap. It's soap. I know it looks like a sweet. Don't eat it. Wash your hands with it.
A blue owl tattoo.
Ooh, a blue owl tattoo.
A crocheted donut pin, what I made.
Which other people can buy if they're jealous of Joanne's donut pin.
Chocolate bunny.
Is it about the bunnies?
A owl hair clip. Oh, it's an owl to put in your hair.
An owl to put in your hair.
A dice eraser.
Die-dice. What do Germans call it if it's a die? Die.
Die.
Die, Bart,
A
died.
shot of Agent Cooper coffee cocktail.
A shot of Agent Cooper coffee vodka.
So, Joanne, these will all be
Winging their way
to you at some point when I get
through
back.
the postal service.
Through the post. Rose, can you show the teddy bear again? This is Bear Horn. The lights light up, and he has a good standing ability. Ooh, Bear Horn. Bear
And there are
Horn.
different settings as well.
So speak to Joanne about Bear Horn. Right, okay. Pete, this is it.
This is it, Pete.
Pete, your
Your moment
won.
has come.
So pay attention. These are coming to you. We have an Owl Cave sticker.
Okay, sticker or decal, we don't know the difference.
We have not one,
Not one, that would be
but 2 trips to the bathroom.
2 trips to the
courtesy
lavatorium.
of the Double R Club.
Red, Double R Club branded toilet paper.
A Double R Twingo pencil.
Twingo 2020 pencil.
A chocolate bunny.
Is it about the bunnies? It is when they're Malteser bunnies.
A keyring. A knitted donut keyring made by me.
Again, if you want a knitted donut keyring, we are selling them as well.
A shot of Agent Cooper coffee cocktail.
Shot of Agent Cooper coffee vodka.
We have a donut eraser.
Eraser, like the head.
We have a rabbit soap.
Rabbit soap. It looks like a sweet. Don't eat it. It is soap. Wash your hands with it.
We have
Ooh.
a
Dougie's.
Dougie's golden ball.
It's a bath ball.
Dougie's golden bath ball. You
Mm.
can pop open the lid, stick it in the bath. It will melt and dissolve, and then we'll wonder, where did it ever go?
Where did it ever
Where did it
go?
go?
Where does anything go?
Or you
Where are
can
we
leave-
now? What year is this?
Or you can leave it on here. Or you could use the bath ball and then catch a bug, a tiny little bug, and glue it on here so it'd be like taxidermy.
You could do that.
An owl paperclip.
An owl paperclip for the clipping of your paper.
And, oh, can't find it. We have a double set, a set of
Ooh.
two.
Two bunnies.
Two bunnies for the hair, which I think you're going to suit.
You've got hair. I know that.
And some glittery rabbit stickers.
And some glittery rabbit stickers that every home should not be without.
So all of these will be coming to you. Up in the
but
north
of course,
England. But we have a
first
winner.
prize.
First prize
is John Atfield.
And
finally, John.
Finally,
it's paid off.
Yeah, John.
We have for John Atfield
a chocolate bunny.
Chocolate. It's a chocolate bunny, is what it is.
This is cruel. It's a donut hair slide.
Now it's a donut hair slide. Now John, he doesn't have a lot of hair on his head or any, but I know you have been pubic for many years, and so it would also work as some kind of genital decoration.
And there's a picture for the Twingo page. You have a sample of the Double R blended coffee beans.
Double R blend coffee.
Oh, this is fancy. I made these at the weekend. We were watching a film, which I didn't really think much of.
What film was that?
I don't know, that 90s thing.
Oh, yes.
And I wasn't really enjoying it, so I got a bit distracted. And
so glued some owls to some shit.
I have made some limited edition creepy owl statuettes. And we know they're creepy because he's got green eyes.
Green eyes, creepy green eyes.
So and it stands. He stands. I don't know if you can
He kind of leans. It's kind of a yeah. But a casual owl.
It's
a casual owl.
It's a owl statuette, John.
It is.
Put it on your desk. We have an Owl Cave postcard.
Okay, postcard.
Right
it's
on
blank. It's for your message.
Send it to whoever you like. We have a Twin Peaks greetings card. Which blank
also
on the
blank.
inside.
You can write what you like. Write what you like.
Write to whoever you like. You have one.
How many?
One.
One?
Two.
Only two?
Three.
No, three.
3 trips to the bathroom.
3 trips to the lavatorium.
You have one, a rabbit soap.
It's a soap, don't eat it.
You have one.
Wash your hands.
Oh, this is the big one. This is the big one, John. You have one, an eye patch. This is the start of your Nadine Hurley cosplay. You have won an actual eye patch.
Come on, Penny, you can do this.
It's still sealed. It's got instructions on how to use it, but you've got this.
I mean, what do the instructions say? Put it on your eye.
And you have won a domino badge.
Domino.
And you have won a Shots of Agent Cooper cocktail.
Not cocktail.
And a Twingo pencil.
Oh, of course.
So how was that for a bumper haul? But you know what, John? It's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. Oh, God, the bag's ripped, the chocolate's on the floor. Oh, it's chaos. That was a bumper bag, John.
Bumper bag, but it's not over yet.
So you have also won this edition number 9.
Number 9, like the
Blue
Love
Rose
Potion.
Magazine, of the Blue Rose magazine. Benjamin and I will autograph the cover.
We'll write whatever curse word you want along the top.
And this will be coming to you as well. We'll be signing these. The Blue Rose Magazine at bluerosemagazine.com. Scott, you can put the link underneath here as well. You will be getting these. You go check out the Blue Rose Magazines. They are an independent publisher of Twin Peaks magazines.
If you like Twin Peaks, I don't understand why you wouldn't have the Blue Rose magazine. It makes no sense.
They've got books. Ben and I and some of the cast were interviewed by Courtney, and who put together this picture's by Martin Small, aka Soul Stealer. But go and check out the Blue Rose magazines. They've got some great stuff. They've got some books, not only by about Twin Peaks. They've also got the Letterman book.
Yes,
as well.
The Last Days of Letterman by Scott Ryan. Who doesn't like David Letterman? What's wrong with you?
Scott will put a link here. Later on this week, I will be putting a link on the Double R page for anybody who makes things to put links to their shops or their Bandcamp pages or anything like that. So keep an eye on that. Make sure you're following the Double R Club page on the Facebook and the other socials. And remember, next week, that every penny you give us for your tickets will be split 50-50.
Because it's the 10th episode of Twingo. So we're splitting it down the road.
50% to us, 50% to
Cabaret versus Cancer.
And we'll have our mystery auction. So have a number in your head next week of how much you're willing to spend, and
make it a high number.
Instructions on how to bid in the silent auction will be revealed next week probably about 8 o'clock.
Probably about 8 o'clock.
So I'm going to go, and because I've left my gin in the kitchen, I'm going to go.
There's a gin in my kitchen. What am I going to do? There's
Rose,
a gin.
you were the best thing about Twingo. Yay, Rose, you were the best. You were the best. Don't leave us with Ben. Don't leave us with
It's the neediness that bothers, isn't it?
Rose,
Which only leaves me, yes, which only leaves me to say, from Bear Horn and myself, and indeed Rose, who's now with her gin, where she belongs, where she feels safer. Thank you for playing Twingo. We'll be playing Twingo, the 10th episode, the special charity split episode next week, which only remains for me to say, fuck the government, whichever government you have. They're assholes. They don't care about you. We care about you. You care about Twingo. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And don't lick the doorknobs. Thank you, and good night.